welcome back to my channel. Just Shauna here to talk about some friggin' books. As the title implies, I'm just gonna be talking about the books that I had wanted to reread. I made a video earlier this year. I'll pop it up there if I remember. I always say I'm gonna do that, and then when I'm like playing the video back, I never do it. I'm stupid. But yeah, where I talked about books that I wanted to reread, or series that I wanted to reread, and my goal was by the end of this year, and yeah. So the books or series were The Hunger Games, the Seven Realms series, the Shattered Realms series, the books that I had already read, which was the first two, the Parasol Protectorate series, Pride and Prejudice, Jane Steele, The Aeronaut's Windlass, Wuthering Heights, and the Series of Unfortunate Events series. And out of these, I have completed my reread of the Hunger Games series, so yay to that. I also completed my reread of the Seven Realms series, which is 4 books. That's by Cinda Williams-Chima. I reread the first book of the Shattered Realms, so there's just the one more that I need to get to. And then there's the 2 final books to complete the series that I've never read. So I did not read any of the Parasol Protectorate. I did not read Jane Steele. I did not read Pride and Prejudice, nor did I read The Aeronaut's Windlass. I did reread Wuthering Heights, and I got through most of A Series of Unfortunate Events. There's just 3 books, The Grim Grotto, The Penultimate Peril, and The End. Those are, and then I do have the unauthorized autobiography of Lemony Snicket. I have that as well, and I'm gonna read that too, reread that too. So yeah, I have a few more to get to in the beginning of the year, which is when I plan on having them finished. We'll see. Do you guys reread books a lot? I know some people aren't really big into rereading. I personally love rereading favorite books. That's half of the reason for me personally why I like owning books that I have enjoyed, is because I'm like, I'm gonna reread them someday. I just love revisiting the worlds and the characters and the stories that I enjoy. But it is hard to get to all these rereads when there are so many new books that I want to read also. So I get that it's like a balance, and for some people, you know, they prioritize reading the newer books that they want to read. And that's fine. Just curious about how you guys handle rereads, if you even reread at all. I have thought about doing like every month having at least one reread. I've thought of that in general, just with having like I'm such a mood reader, so I can't set which specific books I'm going to read like well in advance. But I've thought about, because for a while there I was doing my constant classics, where every month I would read a classic. And then of course I always have my Pushina Corn pick, but that's usually for like a 2-month period. And then lately I've been doing my seasonal TBRs, where it's like these specific books over like a 3 to 4 month period. But I have thought of maybe doing like my monthly books as having like 1 classic, 1 reread, and then like my seasonal TBR. I don't know, something like that. You know what I mean? Just so that I'm like consistently making sure that I'm doing that, because I do genuinely enjoy it. Anyway, that is all. As always, thank you so much for your time for this quick little video. I just kind of wanted to do an update since it is now the end of the year, and there's one book that I'm currently, I am rereading some books this month for Reindeer-a-thon, but they were not on my like books I want to reread by the end of the year list, so they don't count. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.